welcome to the CSS and Digication video series by the CUPID Associates. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to turn your left navigation module into button links. So to start, we're going to go into our CSS code, and towards the bottom here, above the footer method, it doesn't really matter where, but you have to put it underneath any other left navigation method you have. So this is kind of a safe place to put it. But we're going to put in three methods here. The first one is going to be navigation, left nav, li, and in this method we're going to tell the links to float to the left. Our next method is dot navigation, left nav a link, comma, which means and, dot navigation, left nav a visited. So this will affect all links, including the links that you visit as part of the website. So we're going to write display block, width auto, font size 13px, background color, and I'm going to put in a purple here. And for this one, I'm going just to do a very simple, solid black border, but you can make an inset or outside border to make the buttons look a little bit more dimensional. Alright, now we're going to give the text a color. Put a little padding so the buttons have a little bit of edge so the text isn't running into it. Then we're going to do border radius. Now here's where you need to decide if you want rounded buttons or square buttons. For square buttons you put 0px. In this video I'm going to do rounded buttons, so we're going to say 10px here. And then your next line, for left navigation you have to add a margin to the right of 30px to make the buttons sit one on top of each other instead of side by side like they would in the top nav. Alright, and any of those values in the method you can kind of play around with to get the buttons looking and feeling the way you want them to. You can also do fun things with font if you so choose. So our last method we're going to add is dot navigation, left nav a hover, and dot navigation, left nav a dot selected. And this is going to affect the links that you hover over as well as the page that we're currently on. And we're just going to change the background color to make it a little bit darker so your audience knows what page they are sitting on. Alright, and when you're done with that, go ahead to the bottom and click Save. Alright, and now you can see here your buttons have turned into links, and when you're in edit mode, you're going to see that the section title is going to do this weird thing. But when you go into publish it, it'll still have the hover method, but you can always take that out by adjusting your section header. But you see right here, we've got our buttons. Thanks for watching, and check back for more CSS tutorials on CSS and Digication.